Hi, I'm Bob Hearn, and I'm the incoming Vice President of the congregation and the outgoing Chair of the New Connections Committee. Over the past year, New Connections has been hard at work solidifying a central message of who we are as a church that we can share with our neighbors. We have had countless meetings with member focus groups to determine our identity, and we are currently working with a graphic designer on a new brand for our church. You and I know how great this church is. We know how special our community is, and we know that God is at work here. Now we have to let our neighbors know how great this church really is. As part of this year-long process, we have developed a short statement that encapsulates all that East Dallas Christian Church is. In the near future, we hope to have this recorded by various church members and posted to our website and social media so all can know who we are. Here's our reading. We are East Dallas Christian Church. We are an established church with a young heart. We are rooted in history and in hope. We believe that God welcomes all to Christ's table. We hear Christ's call to tear down the barriers that separate us. We set no barriers between God and God's people in terms of worship, leadership, marriage, or activity within the church. Each one of us is different, and each one of us is loved by our Creator. We are one family in Christ, and there is a place here for you. We are East Dallas Christian Church. I hope that this statement rings true for all of us as a congregation, and I hope it also reminds us of what a special place we have to offer those around us. Our congregation has been in East Dallas for almost 120 years. It is God's Spirit within us that keeps us going. We are a mighty church doing great things. Now, I hope that you have had the ability to watch our year in review video on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. If not, I really encourage you to do so. Go watch it now. God's Spirit is so active in us that even in a pandemic, we didn't stop worshiping, fellowshipping, or serving God together. As a board member, you have the privilege of helping our church continue to meet the needs of our community. Now, sometimes we hear people talk about us as an old congregation, and that's true in terms of how long we've been around, but we're actually quite young. Our median age is in the 50s, and we had 4 babies born in the last year. We have had many wonderful years in the past, and we have many wonderful years ahead of us in this mission that God has called us to in East Dallas. And Marvin and I are so excited to begin our terms as president and vice president of this amazing congregation. Let's remember the final lines of our welcoming statement together. We are one family in Christ, and there is a place for you here. We are East Dallas Christian Church. Let's get to work, friends.